Hello everyone, welcome to the first part of the English version of the webinar series Analytical Characterization of Starch. I will then continue with the first case studies where the separation mechanisms of starch suspensions was investigated. Then I will present you a case study about starch paste. Before the last case study, I will talk about the associated technology. Finally, there will be a short summary and outlook. After starch suspensions have been heated to starch paste, the Lumireader and Lumisizer can be used to analyze dispersibility, separation stability, particle size distribution, and also agglomeration and the concentration of sediment volume. Dried starch pastes and starch gels can be examined with the Lumifrac to determine the adhesive strength, rapid separation of the samples. I now turn to a second case study where starch and flour suspensions were investigated in the centrifugal field. The sedimentation, packing, and compression behavior of the samples were compared. It had a significantly higher sedimentation speed than the flour products, with the potato starch having the highest value and the cake flour the lowest. In summary, the STEP technology allows to characterize and quantify the segregation behavior at gravitational and at centrifugal acceleration. This analysis made it possible to detect the separation mechanisms as quickly as possible and to examine the entire sample length. As can be seen here, the sedimentation rate of the starch with contamination was lower. Starch pastes achieve higher forces on steel than on polyamide, and the standard deviation for starch pastes on polyamide is larger. This webinar is the first part of a webinar series on starch. In the second part, I will talk about starch as an emulsion stabilizer.